Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. Today we're going to cash stuff that paycheck we should have cash stuffed on Friday. Gonna do it today on Monday. So thank you for being here. Thanks for joining me. Click that subscribe button, like the video, and let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Before we get started on this video, let me go ahead and grab today's prompt card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompt card. It's basically a conversation starter, so I'll ask and answer the questions on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below. Just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompt card is... Oh, how often is your brain on autopilot? I would say a lot. Maybe that's the thing that comes with age or just being a parent even. Maybe you don't even have to be a parent to be on autopilot. But I feel like for me, it didn't really kick in until I started becoming a parent, because then I was just doing things on autopilot. Feed the baby, change the baby, do this, do that, do that. And it just, without even thinking, I was doing things and accomplishing things. And now sometimes I can drive somewhere and just be like, wow, I drove here without even realizing I drove here, which is kind of scary, to be honest. But what about you guys? How often is your brain on autopilot? I'm going to say pretty much daily. All right, so it is time. It's time to cash stuff this paycheck now. Things have changed since Friday, because your girl had to get some groceries and had to put gas in the truck. So, yeah, things have changed from when I did this. I did change it up to reflect it, but just didn't really change much up here. But we did get paid $2,220. It is significantly less than what we usually get, and we're thinking that that's because he's reaching the cap of his salary. So they've just kind of lowered the paychecks to reflect so that he doesn't surpass his salary contract or whatever. So we're just going to have to do. I mean, we're just going to have to make do. Like, it's already going to be a tough month because both checks are going to be like this, and it's hard to pay $2,350 worth of bills and all of the expenses that it takes to have a job that requires him to drive as much, so that means a lot of gas, to have a family of 5 and sometimes 6 when the best friend comes over every week. Just, the living expenses in general for a large family is pretty high, especially with all of the inflation that has been happening. So yeah, that it's going to be a tough month, but we're going to make it work. I'm not worried. I know that I won't have all of December bills covered by the end of November. So luckily the first paycheck in December is a bigger bonus one, so I can make do or make up for the lack that I haven't been able to. But I just can't stretch us that thin. I just can't, because I still have to feed my family. I still have to make sure that my husband has enough money for gas to get to and from work, which pays these bills. So I can't stretch us that far. So even though we are a month ahead, we're about to be not a month ahead until the first paycheck of December. And then we'll be back to a month ahead, but we're just going to have to deal. So this is how I'm going to do it. You want to see a tight budget? This is a tight budget for a family of 5 with lots of bills. So what happened over the weekend? Oh, I should mention Fetch Rewards. I did cash that out, so I have a $50 gift card. It's not a card, it's an electronic deposit into my Amazon account. So $50 from Fetch Rewards. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but I will be stuffing that as a prop bill this go round, which I don't think that I actually put it in here. I didn't, so I'm going to put that right here, and we're going to write prop. That way I don't forget while I'm cash stuffing. The things that have changed. I did spend, this was originally going to be $600 for grocery money. I needed to buy some groceries or we wouldn't be able to get through this weekend. So I took some of that cash and I went ahead and did some grocery shopping. That leaves me $325 to stuff in my groceries. Yeah, we're going to make that work. It's going to be fine. And then the other thing is, I usually do $230 for me for gas and $200 for my husband, but I had to go ahead and get gas, so I went ahead and put that in the truck, and now we're just going to be stuffing my husband's $200. So those are the things that changed. That left $325 that I just left in the bank so that I could get the grocery and the gas done. And then in total, we're going to be stuffing $1,945. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So here's the cash. Yeah. I totally forgot that last Friday was a holiday, so I wasn't able to do that, which is why we're doing my cash stuffing today, and also why I had to spend a little bit out of it before I could stuff it for this video. So it is what it is. We're going to be stuffing $1,945 today. Some of this is in prop bill. This is for showcasing what I am putting away for December bills. This is also the $50 Fetch Rewards gift card. So I'm just going to put it that way so that I can keep track of it as I spend it. And then the rest of this is real cash, and I'm not going to bother counting it. I counted it before this video, so we are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up and we'll get started stuffing some envelopes. Alright, so first up, I'm going to be stuffing my hubby's envelopes. These are temporary. He has his envelopes with him, so I use these for my video. He changes it over to his when he gets home. So, let's go ahead and start with hubby's gas. He gets $200 for gas every 2 weeks, so that is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. 200 in gas is sustaining him right now, thankfully. And then for spending money, it's his turn to put 130 into mental health, so he's getting 20 of his spending money in here, and then the other 130 is going to mental health, which pays for our children's therapy, their counseling, whatever you want to call it. Next up is me. And I do have some receipts here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull those out and put them to the side so that I'm ready to scan those into my Fetch Rewards app. Also, if you don't know about Fetch Rewards, it's an app that you can get on your device, and it's free. And you just sign up and scan or take pictures of your receipts. You can also do e-receipts out of your email. So if you do Amazon purchases, Instacart purchases, Etsy purchases, things like that, all of that gets taken into account. It'll check through your email for those receipts and also give you points for those receipts as well. And you just build up those points, which you can then cash out for gazillion different types of gift cards. I usually go for Amazon because I'm an Amazon shopper and it's just easy for me. So I just build up my Amazon credit that way. So I just cashed out that $50 Amazon credit. So I'm very excited about that. And if you guys are interested and you've never done it before, I have a code in the description of this video that if you use, you'll get a free 2,000 points after you scan your first receipt, and I'll get a free 2,000 points just for being your friend, and it's a win-win. So now that I've plugged that, it's not a sponsorship, believe me, trust me, it's not. I just really like this app. The fact that I've gotten just free money for shopping that I already do, it's kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to empty out these envelopes. There shouldn't be too much in here. I'm going to tell you right now, no, it's all empty. So I just have these ones, which is 5 ones. We'll put it aside and we will put that towards our savings challenge at the end of this video. Now I'm going to stuff myself up. Actually, I have some change here. Let me empty out some change. Okay, so now my wallet is much lighter, just the way I like it. So I'm going to start with spending money. My spending money is $150, so I'm going to go ahead and get two 50s, two 20s, and two 5s. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. For gas, I'm not stuffing because I already put it in the truck. For my kids' allowances, they get two 10s and eight 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For a total of $50. No, $60. 10, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. So that is for the next 2 weeks of allowances for my kiddos. Then for kids spending, I always put a 20 in here. And then for miscellaneous, a 10. And then we're stuffed up. Now I'm going to move over to my revolving binder, and we're going to stuff up my groceries. Let's see what we have left in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8. Should I put it? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put those ones here so that I can just add it to my $1 savings challenge. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the $325. So that's 1, 2, 3, 25. And that is supposed to be for the next 2 weeks, but we do get our modus paycheck later this week, so I will be putting some more grocery money in there because $325 is not going to last long with this family, let me tell you. The only other one I'm going to stuff in this binder is my pets, and I'm putting $20 into that. So now I have 20, 35, 36, 37 because I do have dog food that comes on an auto, and I just want to make sure I have enough before that comes. The rest of this I am not going to stuff in this video. Moving on to my short term, the only one we're going to stuff in here is my Amazon because I got that gift card. So I'm going to put that $50 of prop bill here just to showcase what I have in credit on my Amazon. And as I spend it, I'll just continue using prop bills to break that down into change and just to keep track of how much I actually do have on my Amazon credit. That's it. That's all we're going to stuff here. I'm skipping long term because I'm not stuffing anything in there this time, but for holidays, I am going to be putting $5 into Thanksgiving. That's all I can manage to swing in this paycheck. So it is what it is. Now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So $139 to go towards our Thanksgiving feast. Hopefully it'll be enough. Hopefully. Hubby is going to get his normal 17 for his birthday, which happens in December. So 10, 15, 16, 17. Let's put that all in here. So now he has 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 141, 2, 3, and 144 for his birthday. He's already spent some of it on various different things, but that was his choice, his birthday money. And then for me, $13, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I put these amounts in it every single paycheck so that it reaches its goal amount by the time our birthdays arrive. So now we have 120, 40, 50, 155, 156, 7, 8, 9, 60, 161. My birthday is in April, and I haven't spent a dime of my birthday money. And then for Christmas, we are putting $50 in. I did this just in a blanket 50, which I probably shouldn't have done. I should have split that up, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in my son's. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put it in my son's, and now he'll have $300 in his Christmas. Yeah, I should have split it up because I was putting an extra 20 in everybody's, and I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But, I mean, I think the goal amount will be about 30, but I can fix that up as the next few paychecks come before Christmas comes. Next up is my kids' binder. We skipped through our business binder. Now we're just going to this one. For my kid's birthday, this will be the last time I stuff my son's before his birthday comes, which is on the 14th. $25 is what he gets, and after this it'll be $20. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 195, 200, 205, 206, 7, 8, 9. So $209 is what he'll have to take with him when he and his father go to that Hawks game that he's doing for his birthday. For my middle child, she just had her birthday, so she's empty. We're going to put her first 20 in for next year's birthday. For my youngest child, whose birthday is in August, we're putting another 20 in, so now she has 120 for her birthday next year. And I think that is, yeah, these are capped at $1,000, so we just move on. Next up is my kids' savings. This is where I'm saving up for their graduation things. I'm saving up for my daughter's graduation party. So I always put $25 into this just to ensure that I am ready for it. We're going to do her party probably sometime in January, February-ish of next year. So 500, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 90, 695 is what we have saved for that. Nothing is going in their grad because I just can't afford it right now. But I did set aside $5 each for their savings. So now each of them will have 1,000, 100, 200, 250, 275. So $1,275 is what they will each have because they are all the same. So I'm just going to add that $5 into each of theirs. And by the way, all of my kids' binders that you see, these are their drawings. So I just traced over their drawings and did it with marker. So all of these are their drawings I just put on there that I did like a year ago, I think. So that's kind of cool. 11 or 1275 is what they each have. So we're good to go with that. Keeping in the same vein, for myself and my hubby, I always put $20 into our savings from every paycheck just to build up a savings for us as well. So now we have 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 665. And that's all we're going to stuff in this one. It just occurred to me that I forgot an envelope in my short term, which was mental health, and that's the 130 that my husband is putting from his spending money into here. So I have that in 2 50s, 2 10s, and 2 5s. So that's 50, 110, 20, 25, 30. And we just take turns every other paycheck. We put 130 in from our spending money just to ensure we have their appointments covered. So 50, 150, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 325 for mental health or therapy appointments because they're teenagers, and I think every teenager needs therapy, to be honest. All right, so to my reserves binder, I don't have a sticker on here because the sticker just kept falling off and I got annoyed with it, so I threw it away. But it is my reserves binder, and we are not going to be stuffing car maintenance, but we will be putting $50 into health. I do have medical bills to pay. I don't know what that's going to look like this go around. I don't know, but I'm putting $50 in. And now we have 1, 2, I should throw away the ones, to be honest, put them in there, 20, 40, 60, 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, $129.39, $144, and $145. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to stuff this somehow. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight month. This is gonna be interesting to see how we accomplish this. And then the last one I'm stuffing in here is bills advancement. Working on December bills, which is month 1. And we're putting the $700 into that. And then we have been doing 2 months in advance. I'm not going to be able to do that this time around, but we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 70, 80, 385, 386, 387, building up to be 2 months in advance. And the last thing we're going to do is put these ones in my savings challenge. I have a couple of savings challenges that I'm doing. Any ones I have left over in my wallet, or in this case into grocery, I have here. Any 5s I have left in my wallet goes there. Any 10s I have left in my wallet goes there. And then I also have this 100 envelopes challenge. I made this so you won't find this anywhere, but I started at envelope 10 all the way up to envelope 109. And the total, if I do all of these, would be $5,950. So, yeah. But I love this, and I just want to keep going with it, but can't do it on tight months. But we do have these ones we're going to add in here to all these ones. Let's see what we're adding today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 is what we're going to stick in here with all these other ones. And that'll do it. We are all stuffed up for the next 2 weeks, and I appreciate everyone that is here. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to be your weekly inspiration for your own budgeting journey. We all have one, whether you're doing it or not. You still have a budgeting journey. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on Wednesday for our WTF Wednesday video. Looking forward to it. And as always, until next time, bye.